Okay, let's talk about it. My generation is brainwashed. Okay, let me explain. Okay, first of all, this is a thing that is a way bigger deal than most people could even comprehend. And it's affecting all of humanity. I'm talking about the entire human race. I'm talking about past, present, and future. We got it effed up, okay? So let's get it right, okay? So why I say we brainwash? First of all, a lot of people are spending their lives chasing a dream that they didn't give inception to themselves, right? So what do I mean by that? What I'm saying is a lot of people have had thoughts implanted into them, and opinions specifically implanted into their own consciousness, and they didn't realize that the things that they're chasing in life, the things that they value, the goals that they have, etc., have been externally imposed onto them. Okay, so let me give you some examples. I done came across so many people, especially in my age group, right? All right, so Generation Y. Tell me why so many of us think that it makes sense to get a lot of money and then have kids, right? So, okay, how come so many of us value being rich so much when you don't even know nobody that's rich? Now, of course, you might know a few people that got money or something, but when I'm talking about rich, I'm talking about like quality of life. I'm talking way beyond just money. But if we just talking about the program in which it was installed into you, think about this. Do you think that a majority of the people in the world value material things and money as much as Americans do? Or people from the UK? Think about it. Do you think that your ancestors a couple of generations ago were interested in having a house with too many bedrooms? Do you think they were interested in having jewelry around their neck all the time? Maybe so. But do you think that that is something that really, when it comes to the quality of somebody's life, do you really think that that shows the quality of somebody's life? Like the house that they live in, the car that they drive, do you really think that matters? Like we on some spiritual stuff on this channel, right? So if we're talking real deal spirituality, we know for a fact that your ability to materialize things is far from explaining who you are as a soul. Okay? You could be experiencing anything on planet Earth, right? But there could be versions of you in other dimensions that is experiencing the polar opposite. So knowing that there can be experiences that we have that are pleasant and unpleasant, and you better believe you finna get all of it. What makes you think that you have to live on a script that follows a specific type of ideal, right? Okay, so let me get a little deeper on this. So there's been people who question the people who seem to be brainwashed by religion, right? So they'll say something like, oh, you're brainwashed because you think you're supposed to get married first and then have kids. That don't make sense. Okay, cool. So you think that they the only ones that's brainwashed? You think you not brainwashed? Let me show you how you brainwashed, bro. You value other people's perception of you a lot of the time more than you even recognize consciously. How do I know that? Because you get on the internet every day. If you on this channel, I guarantee you get on the internet every single day. You use the internet every day of your life. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But 99% of y'all, I'm right. At least 99%. So that being said, don't you think that these algorithms are specifically promoting a certain agenda in order for somebody else's ideals to be fulfilled? Wouldn't that only make sense? If you're not even posting content on the internet more than you are consuming content on the internet, of course you're brainwashed or programmed to some extent. Like, of course you are. Because other people are setting their intentions, putting it on the internet for you to consume. Don't think that you're not downloading this stuff and it's not affecting your personality and your view of yourself. Of course it is. That's the whole point. Everybody on the internet be capping, faking like they living a life that they not, right? A lot of these people are not who they say that they are, okay? Knowing that if you're actually on the internet seeking information often, it only makes sense that sometimes you're being misled also, okay? So when I say that these people are brainwashed, or I'm trying to act like I'm a part of it, my generation, and it ain't just my generation, of course, it been brainwashed, like ever since mass media started, people been getting brainwashed, okay? So if you know that there's a such thing as government, there's a such thing as business, big business, and all that type of stuff, you gotta know that they have mastered mind control, okay? You go to school for decades and they program you to think a certain way. They show you what to value. They tell you to value your job over your family, obviously, because you spend more time at your job than you do with your family. So what that say, bruh? Okay, they tell you to value material things more than even your own mental health. Come on, bruh. Tell me I'm wrong. Like, please get in the comments and tell me I ain't accurate about what I'm saying right now. I know so many people who would rather have money than their own mental health. You can't tell me I'm wrong, bruh. So knowing that this is happening, realize that if the wool has been pulled over your eyes even slightly, realize that it's happening and it's way worse than you think that it is. Like, it's going to be way worse than you think it is, because that's all you're able to perceive is like 1% of stuff. Of course, if you're a spiritual master like myself, right, or somebody who's similar to this, you definitely are able to see through the matrix, and this might not apply to you too much. But most people are not spiritual masters. Let's be honest. Most people are not even aware of their existence beyond this realm. So knowing that, I'm just trying to get you to know that you, whoever you are, reading the things that I type on the internet and watching the videos, make sure that you value your mental health more than anything else. Don't value your family more than your mental health. Value yourself, because this is a battle of the self. Don't ever get external more than internal, okay? Because I promise you, this material stuff, it really don't bring fulfillment how much you get. Like, it don't matter how much I achieve. I get my happiness and my mental health from the fact that I'm living the life that I know I chose and nobody pushed it onto me, and I didn't fold under pressure when somebody questioned my choices. So know that this is how you get your mental health aligned. You have to hold yourself accountable for the things that you do. You have to have high standards for yourself. And you have to always, I mean, always be pursuing something next. The next level, the next level. But also, on that same token, you have to really appreciate yourself for how far you have come and how much you've done. Okay? So it's a balancing act. Of course it is. And I say act because you just gonna be acting the whole time like you got it all together, because you don't and you won't. Because you're not supposed to. The whole time, you're supposed to be working on something. Oh, they almost got in a wreck. Okay, they good, they good. Anyways, so if you're doing this consistently, if you're consistently valuing your mental health over all other things, your ability to materialize these things, material things, it ain't gonna be nothing. It's just gonna be like breathing, right? Just like I said in the other video, who even are you? If you ain't checked that video, I promise you that's probably the best video I'll ever make. So check that one out. But look, for real, my generation is brainwashed, bro. These folks be on social media every day watching other people's lives, not even recognizing that anytime that you're taking a peek into somebody else's life, subconsciously you're comparing your life to their life. You can't help that happens. That's how it works. That's how the subconscious works. If you're witnessing it, as far as your subconscious is concerned, that is your life. And if you consciously are looking at it and you're like, but I ain't living like that. Notice it's taking shots at your self-esteem. You have to be aware of how these things are affecting you, and know that you're not going to really be able to wrap your entire mind around just how deep the matrix goes and how deep the program is for you being fed your opinions and the things that you value. I promise you it's worse than what you think it is. Like, I hate to say it like that, it sounds pretty negative, but hey, it is what it is, bro. So like I said, make sure you valuing your mental health over all things. Your job don't matter more. Pleasing your spouse don't matter more. Getting money don't matter more. Getting houses, cars, clothes, status, followers on the internet, bro. Don't none of that junk matter, bro. I promise you it don't. The only thing that matters is your own personal journey. And anytime that you are looking at these other people's lives on the internet, you're comparing yourself, your life, to theirs. You have to know that that's how the subconscious works. The subconscious is a fragile little female child, if I had to give an analogy. And the reason why I say that is because it's very impressionable, okay? Very. I'm talking about like as impressionable as like a 13-year-old girl would be. I say that specifically because I'm saying it's innocent, yet it's not going to be able to really recognize just how mean or how cold the world can be because of its lack of awareness of the world that it's in. Okay, hopefully you get where I'm coming from. Please, 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 please do not let all of the stuff that you got told in school and at church and at work and by your parents or by somebody else's parents and your friends peer pressuring you, bro. Nobody else's opinion matters, bro. It don't matter if you're doing something that people would see as unethical, immoral, bro. You got to determine where your ethics are and where your morals stand. Because I promise you, there is plenty of things that I could do that I could definitely justify doing that somebody else would see it as unethical or immoral. And I promise you, it's some stuff that you do that I might see it as unethical or immoral. So the whole time, all you got to do is make sure that you're taking good care of yourself and that you love yourself.